Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is National Sports Lawyer and welcome back to a brand new video. As today I'm going to do my Penrith Panthers versus Parramatta Eels Trials Week 2 review. As today I'm going to go through all the match and all the official plays that therefore were pretty much fantastic, and I'm going to give a play rating for each one. So um so I'm gonna go. So obviously, it started with Jose Papali'i scoring the first try there. Obviously, I was live streaming the couple of minutes in the first half, but obviously the live stream cut off there for a bit. Obviously, because of a few difficult, technical difficulties throughout the second monitor there. Mitch Moses converted to make it 6-0. Sean Lane had a chance once again, was similar to what he did last week against the St. George Illawarra Dragons, as he had a chance to score a double there last week against Dragons, and obviously it didn't happen. And we got Mitch Moses kicking an absolutely fantastic 40-20 from long range, absolutely fantastic. Sean Russell, absolutely fantastic try here for Sean Russell on the left edge for us. And then Mitchell Moses converts to make it 12-0 when Blake knocks on the ball, just about to off from the kickoff there. Sean Sullivan tries to put on a kick bomb. Robert James couldn't do nothing, and then obviously Jermaine Hopgood got a record fragment there. We had a set restart from here, and obviously it was a penalty for us for Pensini. Apicosa knocks on the ball, spills his his lollies his lollies there. Dylan Brown gets a line break there, and he tries to give it to Sean Lane right there. I think 10 meters on the left edge, but then he knocks on the ball once again, getting another close opportunity there to score there to make it 16-0. But obviously that wasn't the case. Scott Sorensen makes another silly error as well, and was obviously a line dropout there. Sean Sullivan. And obviously, we were starting to tackle Isaac Tago in there in the 26th minute. And it was an error from it was error from Apicorusel. Uh, Makahesi Makatoa scores in the middle. Finding a little gap there in the middle to score under the post to make it 16-0. Richard Moses converts to make it 18-0. Jerome Luai concedes a penalty. Obviously, Azatego being forced in his in goal area to make another two line dropouts, and Bailey Simonson had a chance, but obviously he made an error there on the right edge in the second half. Remani, sorry, I think it was second half, first half, my bad. And then obviously Remani concedes a penalty there. And then Jermaine Selman run the second half. As it was halftime, it was 18-0 to us, and Jermaine Selman makes an absolute silly error as the ball just plungs out of his armpit there. And then Sean Lane concedes a penalty 10 meters inside for offside. And then it was a penalty grapple there from Sean Lane once again, so it was getting a little bit undisciplined here. And Chris Smith was trying to hang on a second. I think I and then Bailey Simonson on the 51 minute was trying to play the ball, but then Chris Smith obviously kicked the ball out of his hands. There was capture challenge that it was successful. Uh, so you try to do a little cheeky tiptoe there to release force Bailey Simon to make an error, but not to be. It was a penalty against the Panthers. And then from that, Jake Goff makes a line break. He gives it to he gives it to Gufferson, and then sorry no he gives it to Dylan Brown one on the line break there on his right, and then Dylan Brown just scores right under next to the left side of the goalpost there to make it 22-0. Moses converts to make it 24-0. and then it was all from Parma here. It was a set restart, and then Remani, getting a loose through on there. It was a little jogger there from Remani. Gets over to make it 28 points to nil. Most of them make it 30 nil, and then it was a line break Ross Corra, but then he slipped and obviously he gave to his permanent, but he made an error. Dylan Brown had a chance there to even get a line break there, but he made an error there on the left edge. Bryce Cartwright was having a shoulder charge there. Really made kick out, gets an error. Sin bin from Bryce Cartwright. I don't know what the fuck it was from. I don't know why Bryce Cartwright got sin bin there. So please tell me in the comment section below. Ratchanakura was offside downtown for a penalty. Sean Russell was making another error. Jake Garvis was trying to make a bomb there, but couldn't. Obviously, the Panthers at this point were just making a lot of silly errors, a lot of silly penalties as well, as they came close to a 10, but they couldn't at least hold on to much position enough to at least get the build up to make up for that execution that they're trying to go for. Just like how Moses, Imani, and Dylan Brown have. And boy, oh boy, man, Dylan Brown and Mitchell Moses have been absolutely fantastic tonight, man. Absolute fantastic. Maka Hesse Makatoa goes over for his second to make it 34 nil. Joe Rakin converts to make it 36 nil. It was basically over, but the Panthers they were trying to at least get a try here. But obviously on the left there, they were trying at least they were trying to see if Villa may kick out. Did actually give it to did actually pat it backwards to Taylor May, but wasn't the case. It was patted forward, and there was no try. And basically, Kawarovo entered with an error, and there you go. Parramatta Eels 36 0 in Bluebird Stadium. So I want to say this, man. Our halves have been absolutely fantastic in this match. Dylan Brown, Mitch Moses, you get around the course today, man. Like absolutely fantastic. Mitch Moses with the fantastic rubbers today. Dylan Brown was absolutely fantastic and acceptable running game there as well. And obviously Jake Arthur, very good kicking game. Our forward's been absolutely spot on. This is how we should be playing. This is why we have the best forward pack in the league. And that we can also compete with the Penrith Panthers as they also have the best forward pack in the league as well, along with James Fisher Harris. Even though I may be saying a little bit too much, even though the Penrith Panthers didn't have Nathan Cleary, James Fisher Harris, Liam Martin, Isaiah Yeo, and yeah, man, like I said, like I know it's a trial match, but still, man, I heard that we should I heard from one of the commentators that the Premier Eels should be taking this performance as what they should be doing in the regular season. Not in the regular season, but also taking it into the semi-finals and also taking it to the next level with the consistency and obviously actually defending to make it nil. But this was again against a pretty young side, you know. Uh, Listen, look, man, it's like I don't want to come on his review and act like how the West Tigers were yesterday when the West Tigers were versing the Sydney Roosters, and obviously the Sydney Roosters are lost against the West Tigers, but you know, man, if James Tedesco, Connor Watson, Angus Crichton, Luke Keary, or even Joe Rigahara were there, it would have been absolute different story there for the West Tigers if they were there. So as I said again, this was a trial match, so nothing much to really take in that, but like to like learn that we can actually play like this in real life. All we just gotta do is just stay consistent like this and give our forwards a lot of ball as well because young players like Makahizima Katoa can have some full confidence there in the middle along with other players such as like Organ Gafuzi, who's been absolutely brilliant tonight. I'll give Organ Gafuzi 7 out of 10. I'm actually going to give Makahesi Makatoa an um an 8 out of 10. I think absolutely brilliant tonight. Um, our our forwards, Isaiah Pablo was absolutely fantastic. Obviously, he was down injured when he when he was trying to when he was trying to take down Isaac Tago. Isaac Tago, he won the drop in the first drop line out that we had. Um, who else was down? Ryan Madison was actually down when it was inside the Panthers 10 the first half, and yeah, man, absolutely phenomenal from our boys tonight. I'd love to give like a few ratings out there quickly before I go. I'd love to give a quick rating to Clint Gutherson, our captain. I'm gonna give him a possible 7 out of 10. I reckon it was alright. I think the support play was pretty good, especially with the first try there, along with Bailey Simon, sent on sorry, not on Simon, on Sean Russell there. It was a bit like Kane Ponga play of he does with Inari Talala from last year, and man, like as I said before, Mitch Moses. I'm gonna go with Mitch Moses, man, the match, man. He absolutely controlled the whole game, and man, oh man, was fantastic. My second best man is going to be Dylan Brown. Absolutely fantastic as well. Run the game, absolutely the best. Third play, Reem Miney. He was so aggressive with his tackles, man. It was making a lot of good plays as well. And there's a reason why they call him Reed Money. Um, but it's pretty weird to even run this good in a trial match. Even though he's going to go to our rivals next year, and that's pretty much a big snake room from Reed Money. Um, and obviously Raystone wasn't that bad. Who else wasn't that bad? Bryce Collar was he was man alright. One of Blake the guy himself. Not the best game. He wasn't that credible. I think I was a little bit disappointed with him. I think I would expected one of Blake to do at least a little bit better. Since he actually played pretty good against the Penrith Panthers last time we would play them in the semis, and also and also in 2020 as well. So yeah, not to be, man, but it is just a trial game for Von Blake. So hopefully he can turn things around in round one against the Gold Coast Titans Sunday afternoon. Um, Sean Russell absolutely fantastic. A lot of people have the Warriors saying, "Oh yeah, Dunsted's better than Sean Russell," which I absolutely disagree. I think Sean Russell is pretty good. I think a lot of people are pretty much underestimating his performance against Karen Banks at Bulldogs last year on his debut when he got a double there for us. And man, mate, in his match, he can also show that he can be a brilliant winger along with Bailey Simonson. Simonson was absolutely incredible in this game, and he's still showing that high quality as what he did with the Canberra Raiders. And yeah, man, this is basically going to be the end of the review. What do you guys think of the match here? I didn't expect it to be a 13 plus. To be honest, I didn't expect us to keep the Penrith Panthers nil here at Bluebet Stadium in their own backyard. And man, I hope we can have this have some sort of positive sign and also confident energy with our forwards to even push it towards the Gold Coast Titans next week, and obviously against top teams like the Sydney Roosters, the Melbourne Storm, as we did last year. South Sydney Rabbitohs. Hopefully, hopefully we can get a win against them since we haven't got a win against them since 2019. And obviously we can possibly get a win against the actual A team, the actual A Penrith team this time. But yeah, man. Let's hope we can carry this confidence. For Premiership, madam. I don't know. It sounds fucking crazy, but hey, this is the last ever chance for the Premier Eels to get the Premiership. before the premiership window closes. In my opinion, next year. So yeah, this is going to be the end of the Penrith Panthers versus Parramatta Eels week 2 trials match review. And this has been National Sports Loaded. Take care and peace.
Pulled up in a blown out car, mothers, not everybody knows who we are. Stepped in the scene with our 2 feet forward till we never get played like a